Story 1 was on the map. Beacons are denoted by an icon for a category with a plus if there are more categories than the first. The shopping beacon just has shopping as a category, and the 2 food beacons have more than just the food category. We can show that by also showing the functionality of Story 2. Story 2 is clicking on a beacon on the map displays all of its categories. So if we click on that food, you can see that it has food, tours, and shopping categories, so more than one. That one has food and shopping, and that one just has shopping.
Alright, if we bring a beacon over, a notification will appear down here that says there is a new beacon. There's the beacon, and there it says there's a new beacon notification. If we click on it, it takes you to the visited beacon list. If more than one beacon is discovered at the same time or very close to each other, the snack bars will appear and disappear as they're discovered. 2 beacons are over. There's one, and there's the other. And there are the 2 beacons. If a snack bar appears and isn't interacted with, it will disappear after a set amount of time.
Hello, I'm Nathaniel Manning, and I work on Story 4, which is researching how we should go about having our app Oracle closed. Closed being that the process for the app was either killed by the user or the system. With the use of services in Android, we can have a process that runs independently from our activities, which the user sees. So, we could have a service that scans for IoT beacons via Bluetooth, and send the information about those beacons to where it is needed. Services by themselves aren't the entire solution. We need a way to have our Bluetooth scanning work after the app is closed. This can be done by using broadcasts. When the app is closed, our service goes with it. Even though it is closed, the app can still receive broadcast messages. These broadcasts can be sent whenever our service is ended, and then the service will start back up when it receives the message.
So my story was having the visited beacon can play an audio file, and the user should have to click on it in the visited beacon list to play it, and a little UI should pop up with the card that has the beacon information and thank you and not helpful in it. So we set MCT to play audio, so it detected MCT, so when you click on it, this beautiful pop-up shows, and clicking on the little play button will play the file. Hitting it again will pause it. And to close it, you can't click out of it. You must click one of these 2 buttons, thank you, not helpful. So thank you closes it, and also not helpful. And then that also increments the count in the statistics.
So, Story 6 involved creating the RESTful services, at least one end-to-end from the app to the service, to the database, and then getting that information back to the app. So here on the map screen, you can see this information of the categories and name of the beacons is now pulled from the database using the RESTful services. So here you can see our Tomcat servers deployed at SWUtil. And then you can obviously see the rest of the URL that we're using to request the data from our service. And as for security, currently we're using HTTP basic authentication, and that just takes a username and password which are encoded and then passed in the header. So then we can see when we send this request, we get all the data of our beacons in JSON format, and that shows us everything we need to know about a beacon currently, including what to do with it, its name, and its location.